Alright everyone, now that the latest holiday system has been out for a little while that me and John have, but Ted doesn't,
Fuck you!
we thought we'd go over some first impressions on the system as a whole, Nintendo Land, and Mario U.
Yeah, Nintendo Wii U. Gotta say,
Woo, woo, woo.
it's a very sleek looking console.
It's
Actually,
really long.
yeah, it is really long. It's like a fucking enlarged Fig Newton.
What
Uh,
is, like, how big is it compared to a Wii?
It's
Like a normal.
it's
slightly thinner than the Wii, but it's like 50% longer.
I have about no, not 50%. I have both consoles right here next to each other. Wii U is longer than the Wii by about 3 to 4 inches.
Huh.
But it's a lot thinner, so it just looks longer.
No, I would say it's about as bulky.
Huh,
It, no, because the Wii U's has smoothed out edges. The Wii is very boxed.
true.
Yeah, it's like that. I gotta say, the gamepad is pretty nifty.
It's
About
very light, thank God.
pretty light. I thought it was gonna be a little awkward with the right analog stick being above the buttons. And granted, it still kind of is for some things, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
Not sure how I feel about it as being as wide as a fucking Game Gear, but
I'm not sure about the second screen, about having a second screen for a home console, because when I have a screen in my hand, I tend to look at that rather than the TV.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing that myself. Though, granted, it's I do love the whole you can continue playing the game on the gamepad because I've already counted about 16 times where I've taken the gamepad with me to the bathroom to get adventure, and
Those were, having to bring your handheld to the bathroom, those were the dark ages now.
without having to stretch over the extension cord to beyond its limits. Um, yeah, I do love that feature. I really do. Did they ever say what the battery life on the gamepad is? I heard 5 hours.
Yeah, about 5 hours or so.
Still longer than the 3DS, which is their
Uh,
portable system.
3DS XL has much longer battery life. I think it's about 10 to 12.
yeah.
I need to get me one of those.
I'm spoiled completely, but that's for a different topic. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, all right. So one of the things I want to get out of the way first, I guess we can get the negatives out of the
The
way.
operating system is so slow.
Oh, good lord! The first time setup for this thing bored me. I was falling asleep.
How
And
long
that
did your first system update download take?
update system download took about half an hour.
Took me 3.
Then it took me half an hour to download that system update, and then some. And then it just dragged. I booted up the system at about like 1 in the afternoon, and I wasn't ready to do anything till like 4.
Yeah, I booted it up at like noon. It wasn't ready till like 6.
Well, you also got yours on launch day, right, Ryan?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Well, close to launch.
technically, I got like the day after.
Well,
Yeah.
well, if it was the day after, then I can assume it took longer for you because the servers were overloaded. But still, if it took that long for John, who got it like 2 weeks after.
Imagine what's going to happen on Christmas.
Ugh.
Well,
Ugh.
okay, at that point, that we shouldn't have to download any more patches until they decide to release a big patch that fixes up the OS. Because goddamn, this OS is slow. If I click on the system settings button and it takes 10 to 15 seconds to load up the system settings, that's a problem. That is a huge problem.
Yep, and things just take forever to boot up, and
Well, I honestly don't mind. It takes like 10 to 15 seconds to boot up the game itself. Because that just gives me a little extra time to make sure I'm all comfortable on my couch, drink in hand, ready to go. I don't mind that so much, but everything else, good lord, why does it take so long?
why does it take so long to get onto Miiverse? It's a freaking message board.
Yeah, there's that too. And I don't know if you've tested out any of the other features like Netflix or Hulu Plus.
Not really. To be honest, I have my computer for that.
Yeah, for the most part, I do too.
Well, for TVs and movies, I like having a TV screen to watch that stuff on more than my smaller laptop screen. So I could see myself using that to watch stuff.
I used the free week trial of Hulu Plus.
Everyone shouts in Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's you guys are follow on Facebook. I made a comment about that. Hulu Plus it works great on the Wii U so far, though I've had about 3 times where it froze on me completely, and I had to turn off I had to unplug the console for it to reset.
Well, that's just Hulu Plus sometimes being shaky. I have that problem on my computer, so.
Oh, so what? It freezes your computer entirely?
Well, not entirely, but sometimes it'll just load. It'll go into loading hell, and it'll never fix itself, and then I have to close the tab and reopen it.
It freezes my Wii U completely. It doesn't even read button inputs. I have to unplug the console just to reset the damn thing.
Yikes.
Huh.
So I'm not. I think that's maybe a Wii U Hulu Plus server issue. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's one of the major hiccups I've had with the Wii U in terms of software. I haven't tested it out on Netflix, and I don't think I will anytime soon because I'm not ready for a Netflix subscription yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I am getting a kick out of Miiverse.
Miiverse works surprisingly well for what it's trying to do.
Aspect of Miiverse about if you got this game, you can people that also have the game. They give you tips, they give you tricks, funny I love the pictures because people.
I saw your first picture of CDI Link.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm just sitting here wondering why I can't draw.
I can't either, Ryan.
Nice practice. But the Wii menu is always being updated with all these pictures. The people in the community can think of some real funny shit when it comes to drawing stuff on the screen. I look forward to it every time I boot up the system. I love that you can go to the community, you can read all these hints that people leave off or their thoughts on it. I really do love it because it's immersive stuff. Granted,
Penis.
Do they black out penises?
Yeah, they do not hear that. So you want to ask
Filter.
or whatever. Yeah, they spent so much money on a filter for that.
For penises?
Yeah.
Very strict on this.
Just
kind of
penises? Wow.
well, vulgar, I guess, but I haven't seen one penis yet.
Yep.
Got disappointed.
Wait, you're disappointed?
This doesn't feel like a gaming community.
Where's the penis jokes? I think it even catches like the more subtle dick jokes. But overall, yeah, I do like the Miiverse community. I think I still don't like how the Mii in particular is so very limited, like it was on the Wii. I think like the Xbox has a better system with the avatars.
I think they're supposed to be very caricature, though.
But they're so simple.
They're supposed to be simple.
Too simple. Even like the avatar system in Xbox Live allows for a great level of customization. I love customizing my avatar more than customizing my Mii in the Wii or Wii U. I get a kick out of that, but it's still very limited. I can't change my shirt. I can't change my pants. I only got one hat to wear. No wristwatch. No shoes. Nothing.
It's all the more apparent in Nintendo Land.
Is that supposed to be some sort of clever segue?
No.
Well, but anyway, Nintendo Land. So far, I've only played about a few games. I immediately jumped on the Metroid Blast, of course.
That's actually pretty fun.
I don't like the ship controls, though, to be perfectly honest.
What's wrong with the ship control?
It's
just weird.
Weird in a sense that I don't think the flight controls are inverted. Like
no, they're not inverted, which is why it threw me off completely.
If you can customize that or not, but if you can't, then it's really awkward because when it comes to a flight game, down has to be up and up has to be down for me.
Yeah.
That's everything for me. In terms of like ground combat, that's pretty fun stuff. I love all the remixed music the games offer, especially like the remixed tunes in the Zelda game. I forgot the name of the Zelda game already, but it's the Zelda game.
One.
I haven't played the Zelda game.
The Zelda game is pretty much on rails combat. Your character is constantly moving forward, and every once in a while. But you see, there's the thing though, Ryan. Combat is like Skyward Sword. Your enemies are only exposed in certain areas, and you have to swing vertically or horizontally or diagonally in order to get the shot. So that may turn you off. I personally didn't mind it too much, but I'm too busy. It's still relatively straightforward, though. Things are always moving, so you're constantly aware, and you're never really bored.
Yeah.
I've got. Hold on, I'm looking at the list of attractions right now.
Haven't played any of the multiplayer only games because I've had no one to play with.
Let's see. Team attractions: Zelda, Metroid, Pikmin. How good is the Pikmin game?
Yeah, because that's the player, I believe.
Haven't played that one.
God damn it, you guys!
I haven't played any of the multiplayer only ones because again I've had
No,
one to
that
play
you can
with,
play
so-
that single player.
Oh, then
It says 1 to 5.
I still haven't played it though.
God damn it, guys!
So no, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion Ghost, which I hear is actually one of the best games.
Mario. Let's see.
Mario Chase or
Mario Chase, Luigi, and Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing.
None of you guys have played.
No.
Okay.
I played the F-Zero one.
The Zero one has some awkward controls. I like it because it's still kind of fun, but
I'm hit and miss with it. I don't like how you have to hold the gamepad vertically,
yeah.
not horizontally. Can I just play an F-Zero racing game?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Though I do get a kick out of seeing my Mii in Captain Falcon's outfit.
There is that. Though I gotta say, it's incredibly horrific seeing my Mii on Samus's power suit. It's like, not meant to be. I just want to make like a female Mii character so I can just get back to the balance of things. And no,
Joanna.
No.
not that abominable.
Hold on.
Let's see. Then there's
Single
also
player.
there's also Takemaru's Ninja Star throwy thingy, which I didn't find terribly fun. You throw Ninja Stars at things, woo.
It's got cramped after a while.
Yeah.
I'm actually holding the gamepad up all the time. I'm not elbow on my or anything like that.
Yeah.
We mentioned that the gamepad is pretty light, but when you're holding it at the
With-
very end of the control and it starts tilting, it puts pressure on your wrist. That wore my fist out of my wrist after a while.
And it gets heavy if you're holding it with one hand on the side or so. Like you kind of have to with balloon.
Balloons.
What's it called?
Balloon trip. Balloon fight.
Balloon fight.
I haven't played the balloon fight one yet.
That one's actually okay. It just got boring after a while.
Balloon fight.
Yoshi's card was actually kind of fun too.
That was the one where you draw the pathway to the while collecting all the fruit and getting to the door. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did about like 12 levels on that thing, and then I just stopped because the thing with games to me, no matter how simple they are, things have to be constantly moving or at least going somewhere in order to keep me visually interested. The Yoshi game, like you're always staring at the same green board thing with the backgrounds changing every once in a while. And while that's something, it's not enough to keep me interested. I did get a kick of what I played, but not enough to make me want to stay.
Yeah. You played the quote-unquote DK game.
It's DK and stage design only, because it's nothing like a Donkey Kong game I ever played.
Hard as balls.
It's really fucking hard. I think I only played the first stage.
I didn't even beat the first stage. I got to the end and kept dying.
Yeah, I did have
The physics are freaking wonky on it.
It's really hard to. You gotta manipulate physics, and I just can't do that with the gamepad. Not act anyway. Maybe if I could just. But first impressions weren't that very good.
It's a fun little minigame collection, and it's better than Wii Sports to show what the system can do.
That said, though, Nintendo Land, it is much more immersive than Wii Sports, yes. I still think it should have been included with every Wii U console.
Yeah, because I got the deluxe, so I got it with my system.
Did you also? I also used one of my spare 500 gig hard drives. I plugged that bitch into the back immediately as I plugged the console in because 32 gigs.
Really, Nintendo?
That's nothing. Like most consoles nowadays, are rocking at least 250.
How big is a normal game, though?
I'm not sure how big a Wii U game is in terms of install size.
You're not going to be able to hold more than 2 at most if they do full retail games on there.
Yeah, I don't know what technology Wii U uses for their games. I know it can't be Blu-ray.
No, it's not.
Right. It's probably the same thing that 360 uses. The 360s use
Dual layer DVDs.
DVD, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, you won't be able to hold more than like 2 games on there if they do digital releases.
Gigs is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I mean, even when back when you can argue maybe three, because when the 360 first launched, it only had like the 20 gig model and the
That was back in 2006, though.
6. But when the PS3 launched, no, actually, 360 launched in 2005. The PS3 launched in 2006 along with the Wii. The PS3 had like
20 and 60.
I believe it had 82. So that's much more significant than what the Wii U offers. Wii U offers only 32, or just what does the basic set come with?
8.
8? 8?
Yeah, I know. I've got thumb drives that have more than that.
Please, for unless the Wii U will eventually, and they will most likely, release models with higher memory capacity, get yourself like a 500 gig
hard drive and just plug that bitch in.
That's the very next thing I did after I plugged the system in, was plug that son of a bitch in. So now I'm rocking 532 gigs. So I don't think I'm ever going to use that, but still, it's the principle of the thing. 2 gigs is piss poor. What if you want to buy games? Yeah, because actually, I don't actually own Mario U, a physical copy. I actually downloaded that off the eShop.
Oh, you did?
First digital downloadable full retail game I ever did. On top of my head, actually, I don't count like Xbox Live titles or PSN Network, PlayStation Network games.
I bought a couple off of Steam because of the Steam sale.
Yeah, for PC I can probably for PC I can say Arkham Asylum, LA Noire, Sonic Generations, and then some. But for like a console, I think Mario used the first ever digital download title I ever purchased.
Yeah.
With that said, though, maybe when Mario U is about like $5 off the bargain bin, I'll get a physical copy anyway.
Nintendo's never gonna lower the price on that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Galaxy still goes for full price, or
It goes for 40 last I checked.
that's still. Come on, really, Nintendo?
Printers are still around there too. But there's just something about me that doesn't exactly want to move to completely digital yet.
Yeah.
I still like physical copies of games.
Yeah. I have a physical copy of Wii U. I mean, Mario U.
You just need to download the Wii U.
I downloaded my Wii U onto my GameCube. What?
I wouldn't be surprised knowing Nintendo's civility with technology.
Oh man, I'm dreading the GameCube Virtual Console when it first release.
I'm not sure if we'll get a GameCube Virtual Console.
If they can do PS2 games on the PS3, they sure as hell can do GameCube.
GameCube games really aren't that big. The maximum capacity for a GameCube game is 1.5 gigs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how big a GameCube game can be.
Huh.
That's why games like Resident Evil and Resident Evil Zero are often 2 discs, because they can't fit all that shit in 1 disc.
That's just weird, because it takes more space to hold video of the games that we record than it does to hold the games themselves. That's weird to me.
Magic.
Ooh.
Which Whimsy?
Other than that, though, besides Mario U, which you guys I already started the Let's Play on my Let's Play channel.
I've already 100%ed.
How long did that take?
A couple days.
I will say best of the new series.
Yeah, easily.
Out.
Mind you, that wasn't very hard, but...
I still get a kick out of Wii every once in a while, but...
I find Wii very boring.
Good thing you never played New Mario 2, then.
I knew better. I knew better than to get New Mario 2.
New Mario 2 was just so utterly pointless.
Mario 2 is a little too bland for my taste, I agree. But Mario U does a lot of things right for me, in both terms of gameplay elements and design and just aesthetics, because it's a beautiful game. And it's not just a matter of because it's now on like an HD system. It has
some actual art direction to it.
It's like it's very easy on the eyes, and it's gorgeous to look at. I love it.
They put shit in the background.
But yeah, it's definitely it's a fantastic Mario game, and you know, just to be clear, because I know we were giving Nintendo shit during like E3 for focusing solely on Mario and such with the new Mario Bros. Title. Just to be clear, guys, we weren't really bashing on the games themselves. It's just Nintendo's direction.
Mario,
I'm pretty
Mario,
sure
Mario,
Ryan
Mario, Mario.
bashes on Mario too, but
Well, because New Mario 2 sucks.
It was just
It has no reason to exist.
and it kind of like and as a result, it kind of like diminishes a bit of Mario U's pizzazz.
Yeah.
You know, Mario 2. If Mario U was the only Mario game that came out this year, then there'd probably be a little more buzz for it. But since we just had a new Super Mario Bros. 2 game come out for the 3DS, there's like another Mario game. But regardless of that fact, Mario U is still a fan game. I recommend it.
Yeah.
So
If you only play one of the 4 new Mario games, this is the one to play.
did you guys get any of the other launch titles?
Nope.
besides
Well, considering most of them are ports.
Hold on, I need to check what's come out for the Wii U.
Why would I get Arkham City Armored Edition when I already have Arkham City?
Wii U launch games. Okay, hold on. Let's see what
Why would
else.
I get Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U when I know it's going to look and play better on a PC or an Xbox?
Let's see. There's Assassin's Creed 3.
It's going to play better on the PS3 or 360.
Madden.
Who cares?
hold on there, Ryan. No, I'm kidding. No.
Scribble Knots.
Remotely interested, not top priority.
Yeah.
Zombie U. That's about it.
For Zombie U yet.
No.
I have been hearing good things to begin with, but that's just word of mouth. The only other
Where's Pikmin 3 and Rayman Legends, Nintendo? Where are they?
was delayed again, wasn't it?
Yeah, Pikmin is going to be sometime between April and June, and Rayman's March.
I see. Well,
Where are they?
That's 3DS. The only other game I have besides Mario U and Nintendo Land is Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed, which I've read that it was considered to be the worst version out of the PS3 and 360 because of the game breaking glitches that's in challenge mode. Luckily, there's a patch that was just released that updates it so that everything works now. So,
woo.
It's a great racing game. Whether the first racing game, I'm not sure yet. I'm not. I have to watch so many goddamn things. But other than that, the only other thing I bought was the Hyperdrive Force.
Yeah, that's Mighty Switch Force Hyperdrive Edition.
Is it? Do you think I've played the 3DS version? Do you think it's better or worse than that?
It's the same game, just with much, much, much better visuals.
Well, I already liked the sprite design in the first one.
This is like animated, hand-drawn sprites.
Ooh, pretty.
It looks pretty.
It looks pretty. Sounds good. It's made for the same people that made Shantae.
Yeah, Way Forward always does good stuff. I recommend getting anything that they made.
Did you play any more Shantae since we last played that game?
I
haven't had a chance to pick it up again, but
I played some of it, but I realized that I really would rather play it I played. Sorry, you can really only get it on an emulator because finding a GBA cart is ridiculously expensive, and playing it with a 360 controller on an emulator just doesn't feel as good as if I were to play it on the 3DS because it's gonna be a virtual console title eventually. They announced that. They just don't know when. So I figured that I'd hold off just because I like the feel of the 3DS's control pad better than the Xbox's control pad.
I can get what you mean because I do want to play this because I also want to get into the other one. Risky's Revenge was the second one, and now it's this third one that's coming out for the 3DS next year.
Woo.
Risky's Revenge was very good, so I recommend getting that whenever. I enjoyed that even though I didn't play the first one, so...
Okay. Well, that to me, that's a sign of a good game. I mean, that you don't have to play the first one as prerequisite to enjoy the second one, but... okay.
But yeah, Mighty Switch Force Hyperdrive Edition was fun.
I haven't completely beaten all the incidents yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate how they put the par times though, because you really can't do most of them until you get the extra thing you get for beating the game.
Maybe.
It's pretty much impossible. When you beat the game, you get a super gun, which can break shit that you couldn't break normally. And
Oh,
it kills most enemies in one hit. You pretty much need that to beat the par
Par time.
times.
okay, I see. Because yeah, I think out of all the playthroughs of the incidents I've had, I think I've only broken par once.
Oh, you broke. Well, that's an achievement. I've never broken par before getting the super gun.
There are a few where you can.
Plays.
Well, I kind of tend to meander in games like that.
Yeah.
Well, at least the first time I play, just because I'm sort of checking especially you have to look for stuff in that game, so I tend to check everything.
Mhm.
So I meander a little bit.
I'm pretty reference.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Wii U. Now it's going to go into its post-launch nothing.
It's post launch where nothing happens, and now all we can do is talk about. I can't wait till next year when things start picking up.
Well, can we take this time to talk about the Pikmin 3 footage that just got shown yesterday? Because that footage looked awesome.
Nintendo, you care about graphics again.
Ah, my dick.
I saw the footage myself. Yeah, it's a gorgeous looking game.
Nintendo, you care about graphics again.
My dick. The bulb orbs look so good.
What exactly are you collecting in Pikmin 3 besides fruit? Is
I
there?
think they're showing challenge mode gameplay because that's probably easier to show off because they've been keeping most of the story information under hush hush.
Yeah.
But the game, the enemy design, the new enemy designs that they showed off, the crab thing, and especially the
The giant enemy
manta
crab.
ray
Yes.
tornado light in the darkness thing, that was cool. That was really really cool. But
More from Pikmin 1 than Pikmin 2.
Yeah.
I like Pikmin 1 a lot more than Pikmin 2.
Just no time limit. Yay.
I'd rather have the time limit and have a more concise game than the fucking meandering long
Fuck
point.
the time limit.
I'd rather have it and have a better game experience because Pikmin 2 is boring as shit.
Bleh.
The fucking dungeons are random and dumb and stupid and dumb.
You're the one playing it for the channel, right?
I know. I'd have to play the Wii port, but yeah, I'll do it eventually.
And
Not
I
in
can
a
and I can
particular
do
rush.
my Captain Picard impersonation.
Yeah, you're practicing Picard for the narrations. Or do they have narrations in Pikmin 2?
Yeah. Not as many,
you
but yeah.
get emails.
Emails. Okay, so you're getting emails from Captain Picard.
What'll we do for Pikmin 3?
Um,
Oh, I know. Well, I'll do everyone's favorite. Voyager.
Yay!
I wish I was a Trekkie. No, not really.
But
Are there any other games that we really know about other than like Smash, which we know nothing about?
Well, and the usual Mario and Zelda games we know are gonna eventually come out for it.
About Mario Zelda anymore. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year's E3 just for the number of Wii U games they could possibly have in development for the time.
Smash 4.
Ready, baby. Come on, E3.
I want to see that.
I can't believe it's been 2 years since, almost 2 years since that game was announced. I still remember what happened. It's just like, they're gonna make Smash Brothers, and everybody starts cheering, and then they don't show even like a logo or anything.
Bit of news we ever got was that Namco Bandai was joining production.
Yeah. Basically, they're the main production force, and Sakurai and his small team are overseeing it.
Okay, so we know development's not going to take very long at all if they have help this time.
I'd still think it's gonna take like at least 2 years.
Holiday next year, I'm betting.
Holiday, I think it might be sometime the year
well,
after.
considering they started development right after Kid Icarus finished, they have already had.
Ryan. They said that Brawl was going to be a Wii U launch title.
Well, Brawl,
Yeah, it's not happening. That thing's going to get delayed at least like 3 times. Call it right now.
Part of that had to do with the third-party situation.
Well, at least like one of them, but Brawl got delayed like 3 times though. Not all of that could have been Sonic.
announced 5 or 6.
5 or 6, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brawl was
So
announced. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, now I'm curious. I have to go look it up now.
it had to been. It had to have been like 2005.
I'm thinking 2005 as well.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me do a little more. Let me see. Smash Brothers Brawl E3.
I'm pretty
That's
sure it's going to. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna bet
It was
sometime
first shown
24.
E3 2006, I think.
Then it came out.
2000 March 2008.
I'm going to guess that it's going to be sometime 2014. It might be early, but I'll bet you it's not going to be
No,
anytime
I'm gonna
next year.
say holiday next year.
Bet you
How-
20 Monopoly dollars.
All right, fine. I beat 20 Monopoly dollars as well.
I bet 20 Monopoly dollars on holiday of next year.
Knows how much of a driving force that would make. That
Yeah,
that you think,
there's no way they're gonna have a Zelda or a Mario or full 3D Mario game ready by then.
yes. Again, maybe we're hopelessly optimistic here, but I want another Smash game.
Me too.
I just want a teaser or something visual to show us, so I at least know that they're working on it. I mean, yeah, we've heard countless times that they're working on it. They were going to start development after Kid Icarus finished. Well, Kid Icarus finished
Last
about-
year or earlier this year.
Kid Icarus hasn't. Wow, Kid Icarus's release seems like forever ago. Now that I think about it.
Well, considering on when it had to have gone gold, they've had pretty much they've had almost a year to work on Smash 4.
I'd say at least like 8 months.
8 to 9 months. Yeah.
8 months just for the sake of a teaser.
That's probably if they don't have at least like a CG trailer for E3, I'm going to be.
Oh, they'll have something at E3. They can't go that long
Yeah,
in development time without showing something.
it's what everyone's expecting. It's what I'm expecting. God damn it!
Me too.
Why ready, guys? Come on!
We want it.
Dojo midnight updates go.
No, not midnight. 4 a.m. updates.
Oh,
No,
God
no,
damn
no.
it!
It's midnight to all those in the West Coast.
Yeah, 3
But-
a.m. for us.
And God damn it, I love every second of it.
You know, you could just check in the morning when
No.
you wake up.
You must recover, Ted. You must recover.
Oh, I remember seeing that update. That was bullshit.
And I'm looking forward to every single second of that hype train.
Yep.
Just the updates. I loved every second of it. I'm looking forward to it when Smash Brothers 4 is announced.
Yep.
But announced first. Yeah, I'm reading all the discussions and topics on like GameFAQs or NeoGAF or all that stuff, but it's just not the same without a teaser or something, to bring it to attention fully. And come on, Nintendo, wait.
Do you think that they'll have anything that could rile people up more than the snake reveal at the end of the first Brawl trailer?
Sonic.
Well, no, we already know Sonic. It needs to be something new and exciting.
Mega Man.
That would require Capcom liking Mega Man, which we know that doesn't happen.
True.
Well, just for the sake of getting the reaction, Mega Man, yeah. In terms of anything else, probably some kick-ass new game mechanic.
Well, that's kind of hard to show in a teaser, though.
Oh no! I know what they announced if they tournament style online mode
Yeah.
and then clans and
Clans, like lobbying and all that stuff. Yeah, I can see that. And granted, they better.
Yeah, they fucking better.
Well, have there been any online games for Wii U to test the infrastructure? See if it works?
I hear Black Ops 2 plays pretty well on Wii U online.
Well, if it can handle a shooter, I think they have to run more at once. Well, then again, a shooter doesn't have to run at 60 frames per second. A fighting game pretty much has to.
Has to run at 60 frames per second.
That's why I'm convinced they worked with Namco Bandai on that, considering,
Tekken?
Tekken, yeah, Soul Calibur.
Nintendo wasn't really too bad themselves. Melee was smooth, very smooth.
No,
Well,
I'm more
it's
talking
keeping
about
that
online.
online, though. Do you remember the lag, John?
Oh, you're just talking about online? Yeah, okay, yeah, then I agree. Oh, good lord.
Worst online mode ever.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree. When Mario Kart DS's online was better than that, you should feel that was bad, and you should feel bad, Nintendo.
And no, we're not talking about characters or anything until we get a teaser.
Not doing any of that. I want to, but I want a teaser first. I need something first to work.
Do you
off.
think that they'll be able to outdo Brawl's soundtrack?
Probably not, but I hope so.
You never know, really. I mean, look, Nintendo knows that. Is it safe to say Smash Brothers is their biggest franchise next to
I
Mario?
wouldn't say it's their biggest franchise,
as
but
far
it's
as
their
the-
biggest event. It's like it's their Avengers and Justice League smashed into one thing.
Like, because I don't see the reaction for like a new Mario game or a Pokemon game. Maybe Zelda, but when a new Smash Brothers game is announced, boom, it's like the house explodes.
Well, Smash Brothers is also
Well, it's the most core franchise.
it's also rare because we get you get tons of, even if you don't get like a 3D Mario game very often. Well, nowadays we've been getting them more often, but like we only got you get there's Mario spin-offs all over the place. Zelda gets a release every like year, 2 years or so. So that's relatively common. There's only been 3 Smash Brothers games, and they all came out within. There was like 4 years in between Smash 1 and Melee, and there was like 7 between Melee and Brawl.
Wasn't it?
Smash came out in 2000, I think. Melee came out in 2001.
Okay, so well, that was a pretty short layover, but there was a huge break in between Melee being released
Brawl.
and even Brawl being announced. So it's something that doesn't come out very often. So when it does happen, people get really excited for it. When another Mario game gets announced, it's just another Mario game, you know?
True.
In terms of just like overall sales figures, because I know Smash Brothers has to be huge in that.
It's the best-selling GameCube game.
I know Melee's the best-selling GameCube game. What about like Brawl? Like I know
Smash Brothers Brawl.
I think Brawl's
sales.
like third.
Hold
It's
on,
a
I'm
Wii game.
gonna check. I'm checking VG charts right now. They're relatively reliable. 11 million copies.
11 million copies. So
Yeah,
that's adequate for Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure Mario Wii sold more.
He sold over 18 last I checked.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna check Melee. I'm pretty sure Brawl sold more than 64 at the very least.
Well, 64 came out late in the game, in 64's life cycle.
Hold on. Let me see. Super Smash Brothers Melee. Oh, Melee only had 7 million.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 7 million. That's what.
Okay. Well, now I gotta check Smash
game-
64.
I'd still say that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone's waiting on Smash Nintendo.
Hold on.
Pikmin
Let's
3,
see.
Pikmin 3 is going to be nice for the spring, but you know what we want at E3.
Okay. Apparently, Smash 64 sold 5 million.
That's not bad for an end of console game.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on, guys, come on. I can't say that enough. I'm so damn excited. I don't even care if it's a disappointment at this point. I just want another Smash Brothers game.
Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, and Black and White 2 remixes.
After all, this is a Wii U video. Like most console launches, it's pretty slow right now. Pretty soon it'll stop completely by the time we hit January, February.
At least we'll have Rayman in March.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Bayonetta 2 whenever they decide to start announcing more stuff for that.
Well, well, hold on. Didn't people bitch a whole lot about Bayonetta 2?
Because it's Wii U exclusive.
Why? Why?
Because Nintendo's partly funding the project.
Yeah, but why are they bitching about that?
Because they're fanboys.
Look, I can understand that to an extent, but if it wasn't for Nintendo, Bayonetta wouldn't be coming back in the first place. So
Take what you can get.
get a Wii U if you really want it that so damn much. I do. I'm looking for.
Me too.
Love Bayonetta.
It's Devil May Cry without the annoying jump physics.
My USB mic just unplugged, and now I'm speaking through the built-in mic.
Huh. I was wondering what that noise was.
my chair, I turn the chair every once in a while, and it yanks the cords, and I keep forgetting to not do that. Hold on. Am I back now?
hold on. Speak again.
Speak.
Yes, you're
Okay,
back.
good. All right, I think we should end on that embarrassment.
All right, so the Wii U, unless you're getting one at launch, probably just wait a
Yeah.
while at this
Unless
point.
you really need your Mario fix, or if you really want to see what Nintendo Land's all about, you can wait.
Yeah. Yeah, wait till E3 when they announce all the cool shit.
Please update the OS, Nintendo. For the love of God, please. It shouldn't take this long just to boot the system settings.
How often do you need to go in there?
It's just
I mean,
an example.
It's just an example. Anything that you can click on, like Miiverse or the eShop, I can understand taking a bit to load because it's an online store, but system settings, friends list, Miiverse, no. These should be instantaneous things to transfer to, not 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So is that about it?
Yeah, that's about it. See you all in Rayman Legends comes out.
Ubisoft. I thought this was a launch title. You lied to me.
But we'll get it eventually, Ted, and we'll actually have something to play.
Yay!
But yeah, Nintendo, next July, Smash Brothers, be there.
I agree. God damn, I agree.